Well, good evening, everyone. When you're watching this, I'm hoping it's New Year's Eve, and I have a couple of stories for the children. That's children of all ages. So whether you're in diapers as an infant, or in diapers as a senior, or in underwear anywhere between, this is for you. All right. So, chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. And I botched that one all over the map, but anyway, that's where we're at. So hopefully it's Christmas Eve and your little ones are getting ready for bed. So get them snuggled down and let's listen to a few Christmas things, all right? Here's three really short ones. The first one was written in the 16th century, and it was written by a fellow named Thomas Tusser. And it's, "At Christmas play and make good cheer, for Christmas time comes but once a year." Then Sir Walter Scott wrote, "Heap on more wood, the wind is chill, but let it whistle as it will, we'll keep our Christmas merry still." And the other one you've heard before, it's by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, who wrote, "I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat, of peace on earth, goodwill to men." I'm going to read to you a classic that was written, it must be like 181 years ago, something like that, and it was written, I believe, in 1837. No, I'm take that back. It was written in 1823, so it's almost 200 years old now. And it was written by Clement Moore for his own children. And it's originally called A Visit from St. Nick, but we're all familiar with it being called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger alongside his nose, and nodding his head, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he flew out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." So that is the Clement Moore poem. And the other one I want to share with you is an old Scottish tale. And it was attributed to Robert Burns, but they're not really sure who the author was. But anyway, it's called A Wee Robin's Christmas Song. One bright, shiny Christmas morning, an old gray cat went out to walk to see what she could see. And as she was walking along, pitty-pat through the snow, she saw a wee robin redbreast hopping about on a bush. "Good morning, Robin," said she. "Where are you going on this cold and frosty morning?" "I'm going to the king," answered the wee robin redbreast. "I'm going to sing him a song on this merry Christmas morning." "Oh, but wait a minute before you go," said the old gray cat. "Just hop down here to me, and I'll show you a bonny white ring I have around my neck." But Robin looked down at Kitty, and with a twinkle in his eye, for he knew she would like him for breakfast. "Ha ha, gray cat," he said, "you may show your white ring to the little gray mousie, but I'll not wait a minute to let you show it to me. I'll go straight on to the king." So wee Robin spread his wings and flew away. He flew and flew and flew over the shiny white world till he came to a greedy old hawk who was sitting on a fence. "Good morning, Robin," said the hawk. "Where are you going on this cold and frosty morning?" "I'm going to the king," answered the wee Robin Redbreast. "I'm going to sing him a song on this merry Christmas morning." "Oh, but wait a minute before you go," said the greedy old hawk. "I'll show you a bonny green feather I have here in my wing." But the wee robin saw the hungry look in the eye of the greedy old hawk. "Ha ha, old hawk," he said, "I saw you peck at that tiny bird, but I'll not wait a minute to let you peck at me. I'll go straight to the king." And so he spread his wings and flew away, and he flew and he flew and he flew until he came to a hillside where he saw a sly old fox looking out of his hole. "Good morning, Robin," said the fox. "Where are you going on this cold and frosty morning?" "I'm going to the king," answered the wee Robin Redbreast. "I'm going to sing him a song on this merry Christmas morning." "Oh, but wait a minute before you go," said the sly old fox. "Let me show you a queer black spot I have on the end of my tail." "Ha ha, sly fox," said the robin. "I saw you tease the wee lammie, and I'll not wait to see a queer black spot on your tail. I'll go straight on to the king." So Robin flew off once more, and he flew and he flew and he flew, until he saw a young boy eating some bread and butter. "Good morning, Robin," said the boy. "Where are you going on this cold and frosty morning?" "I'm going to the king," answered wee Robin Redbreast. "I'm going to sing him a song on this merry Christmas morning." "Come a bit nearer," said the boy, "and I'll give you some crumbs from my bread." "Nay, nay, my wee man," chirped the robin. "I saw you catch the goldfinch, and I'll not wait for your crumbs. I'll go straight on to the king." So no matter who begged him to stop, the wee robin paid no heed. He kept about his business and flew straight off to the king. By and by he lit on the window-sill of the castle. There he sat and sang, and he sang, and so full of joy was he because of this bright shining morning, and it was a blessed Christmas day, that he wanted the whole wide world to be as happy as he was. He sang and he sang and he sang. The king and queen sat at the window, and they were so pleased with the wee robin's song that they asked each other what they could give to this sweet little singer who had come so far to greet them. I know what we will do, said the queen. We'll give him bonny wee Jenny Wren to be his mate. So the king called for Jenny Wren, and Jenny Wren came flying. Then the wee robin and the wee wren sat side by side on the windowsill, and they sang and they sang and they sang on that merry Christmas morning. So there you have two lovely tales to put you to sleep for the night. So you sleep well, and when you wake up in the morning, St. Nicholas will have come down the chimney and filled your stockings, and then laying a finger alongside his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. And he'll fly back to the North Pole when he's all done till next year. So I hope you've enjoyed those two stories, one by Robert Burns and the other by Mr. Moore. And the one I'm sure you've heard The Night Before Christmas before, but whether you've heard the Wee Robin Redbreast one, I don't know. But before we go any further, I have a mail call. I went and checked my box today, and I had a letter. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to show that address, so I'll cover it up. But I had a letter from Burning Sands Exploration, which is Cindy and her granddaughter Savannah down in Nevada. So we're going to open this now. I'm believing it's a Christmas card here. Ooh, Cindy, you really taped us up. That's probably a good thing, the way the mail is these days. I've had a few things come ripped. But let's see if I can get this open. I need Savannah here with her scissors. Savannah, where are you when I need you? I know you're heading for California for Christmas, right? You're probably on your way there or there already. If you haven't checked out Burning Sands Exploration or Cindy's vlogs, Cindy's vlog, that's what it is. Then I really encourage you to do so. I'll put the links in the description so you can check Cindy and Savannah out. Oh, look at that beautiful card. It says peace. Inside it says, Ian and family, may the feelings of love and peace be with you during Christmas and throughout the new year. Merry Christmas. Your YouTube friends, Cindy Wilkerson and Savannah, maybe I shouldn't say last names, but Cindy and Savannah, from Burning Sands Exploration and Cindy Vlogs. Thank God for this gift, too wonderful for words. That's a quote from Corinthians 9, verse 15. Well, thank you so much, Cindy. That's wonderful. I'm just going to turn the camera a little bit here. If you look up there on our Venetian blinds, you can see we have all our Christmas cards, so we're going to add your card to the collection here. There we are. So it's got a nice place of honor. And I don't know if Ryan from Dad's Piranha is watching. If you see up there above the window is the beautiful sword that he gave me out on display. And that was a gift from Ryan of Dad's Piranha and pipe carving. And that's all handmade by him. So it's got a place of honor. I was going to hang it downstairs over my desk, and my wife, the lovely Mrs. Wygath, said, no, it needs to be displayed in the living room. So there it is. Alrighty, I believe she and the boss, which would be Rowan, our cat, and the mascot for the Ian Wygath channel. As I've told people before, the Wygath actually should be pronounced Uguth, but I'm not going to hold you to that. And it means the cat in Welsh. So from the three of us, we would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and all the best for 2019. Happy New Year. So may you and your family wake up Christmas morning to all the things you've been wanting, and may your dearest and sweetest wishes be fulfilled. God bless you, take care, and stay safe. And we'll see you after Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. And Browan says, meow. Right? Yeah, you're right. Yeah. What do you think? Bye, everyone.